Hey, what is up, guys? Baby Guts for Life here, bringing you an E3. My thoughts on E3, and I'm here with my friend Nick. Say hi.
Hello.
And we're about to. We just watched the first part of the E3, and we've seen what the games Microsoft has showed and stuff. And we both picked the three games each that we want to talk about that we liked the most out of them. So you can go first with your first game.
All right. Um, it wouldn't be too fair for a top three for me, so I did a top four because Call of Duty Advanced Warfare and Assassin's Creed Unity really changed up the formula, which neither one of them have been willing to do over the years. So I'm happy with both of them. Doesn't mean I'm gonna get both of them, but yeah, those were both pretty impressive demos by them.
All right, you done?
Yeah.
I'm guessing. Okay, so my first one I want to talk about is also Assassin's Creed Unity. I like where they're going with this. When they did Assassin's Creed 3, it wasn't as good as it could have been, but then didn't they step it up in Assassin's Creed 4?
Yeah.
It was pretty good, but I think this one actually is going to be really cool. The character has he's not wearing as much armor, so he's more lean. Not well, I wouldn't say lean, like lighter. He's more lighter, but what got me is where you can play co-op with your friends online, three other friends, and do this. I don't know if it's this. You can do the story mode together. It wasn't very clear. Or you're doing just quests with each other or something. But it looks pretty sweet what they showed, and It looks pretty brutal compared to the other Assassin's Creeds.
Yeah. Assassin's Creed Unity looks like it's taking more of a Far Cry co-op thing,
Yeah.
but you never know with Ubisoft.
And they're just gonna keep bringing more Assassin's Creed to the table, anyways. But this could be a step in a great new direction too. And the
Yeah.
French Revolution's a pretty huge topic as well. So, what's your second one, or second ones?
No, my second one is yeah, the second one's because all the Halo stuff, like Halo Nightfall live action show, which you can get if you get the Halo Master Chief Collection, which is all the four Halos with Master Chief as the protagonist, and they showed a little bit. They showed like a teaser of Halo 5, and there's you can play all their four Halos in the original engine from Xbox 360, or the first two you can play in a redesigned engine, and it looks all nice.
Yeah.
And the thing that got me about it was the crossplay.
Yeah.
You could combine aspects from each one of those four. I thought that was really awesome.
My second one is Evolve, because Evolve's like a cross, for me, it's like a cross between Monster Hunter and Left 4 Dead. Well, it's from the makers of Left 4 Dead, but it's like a cross between Monster Hunter and Left 4 Dead because you're hunting because in Monster Hunter there's four of you and you're all hunting one big monster or more big monsters, and in Left 4 Dead you're all working together. Well, actually in both games you're working together to take down stuff, but that's what it reminds me of that, and it looks the graphics and stuff look really really good. If I is it for PS4 as well?
Yeah, it's for PS4, Xbox One, PC. Not too sure about last gen, which would be PS3 and a 360.
Well, if I get a PS4, I'm definitely probably gonna pick up Evolve, because from what I've seen, the monsters look epic, and you're using this awesome technology, jetpacks, everything, working as a team to take down monsters, and that's the kind of games I'm into since I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter.
Yeah, it's a lot more strategic than Left 4 Dead or Monster Hunter, but there's a lot of you gotta change your strategies on the fly and everything.
Yeah, because don't they adapt to what you do?
Yeah, because you can play as the monster or one of the four hunters.
Oh,
I believe there's more than four hunters.
there's more than 400.
I'm not sure about that, but that's what I've heard.
Maybe for bigger. Maybe if there's more than 4 hunters, if there's like huge monsters.
No, I meant like there's 4 hunters in one game, but I think there's more options to choose from.
Ah. Okay, so what's your third?
The Division. I've been looking forward to that one since last year's E3. It's an MMO on the consoles, and just recently they announced that it's coming to PC too, so I'm definitely getting it for PS4. But a lot of tactical stuff, MMO, all that, and like friends, and apparently you can play on tablet too.
Oh crap, that's my phone.
Alright. There was a lot of, like, that was probably one of the longest demos out of all of them. The only one that might have been longer was Witcher 3. I was glad to see more of The Division.
Sorry, I had to mute my mic.
Yeah.
I didn't even hear what you said at the last part because I had my headset off.
Yeah, it was just that The Division looks really, really good. And
yeah, I was really interested in The Division 2 when they showed it. It had pretty good graphics, and it's a Tom Clancy game, so you're gonna need strategy in it.
Yeah, a tactical MMO with your friends and tablet compatibility, apparently.
Yeah, my third would be Tomb Raider, because ever since I started gaming, like, Tomb Raider was one of the first games I played, the first Tomb Raider, and Tomb Raider's really, in my opinion, it's really good. I mean, I haven't gotten to play the newest Tomb Raider, but what is this? The Rise of the Tomb Raider?
Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Yeah, it looks just as good as the newest one, even though I haven't played it, but I've seen people play it. I haven't played it because I really don't play my PS3, but I'm probably going to get a PS4, so if I'm going to pick up any games, it's going to be the Tomb Raider games. Probably one of the first ones on my agenda. But it looks very promising. They didn't show any gameplay for it, though. But if it's anything like the newest one, it's probably going to have pretty insane graphics.
That looked like it was a CG reveal trailer. Probably not actually in the game, but it looked nice either way.
Yeah.
But before we wrap up here, I think we should talk about the exclusives, because the only one that really interested us, or at least me, was the Halo one.
Yeah, the Halo. Putting all of them together and having more than 100 multiplayer maps.
Yeah, that's sick.
I'm not a huge Halo fan, but when you do that, it gets me interested.
Yeah, it's impressive. Whether you like it or not, it's impressive. You're gonna like it.
Because you're bringing every single Halo game and all their engines together.
Well, not every single one, but Halo Wars and stuff are left out. It's just all
the good old dual wielding in it.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
Other exclusives were Forza Horizon 2, Sunset Overdrive, Dead Rising 3 DLC, Dance Central, downloadable crap, Fantasia, Fable Legends, Project Spark, and then...
Oh, actually, I have a fourth one that I forgot to mention.
Alright, what would that be?
It's the new Witcher 3.
Yeah, Witcher 3 was impressive. I probably won't get it for the fact that I just don't like hunting and all that stuff. It's boring to me.
I love hunting, but I do have the first Witcher, but I haven't really played much of it because the controls on... maybe it's just on PC, but I don't really like the controls on it. But watching the Witcher trailer, it had pretty good graphics and insane brutality. With what showed that one guy getting his chopped sideways.
Almost Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Like, not as brutal though.
And I like just the hunting of the monsters. Like, they were just saying it was showing how like you shot it with a crossbow and you just follow the blood trail. That's pretty
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah. He was following the blood trail from before, like, because it killed another thing.
Yeah, that's
So-
pretty cool.
Yeah. And, the two bigger ones, well, Scalebound was
Oh,
one of them.
I actually at first I thought that was like a new Monster Hunter, but I'm like, wait a minute, no.
This is not Nintendo. Not Capcom.
But in like Scalebound, to me, like that guy had control over all the dragons, or they were like just all listening to him.
Yeah, at first it looked like he was gonna have to fight the dragon, and then he moved out of the way, so I thought, like, the monsters fought each other because he did that.
Yeah,
But then he rode the dragon, so,
it was pretty sweet. Yeah,
Yeah.
at first it did look like he made the dragon attack the other guy. But
yeah.
then, like, when he pulled out his sword and jumped onto the dragon, he didn't stab it. He jumped off the dragon's head onto the other monster.
Yeah. And the final exclusive, excluding all the indie titles because there was way too much of them, was Crackdown, the last game of the show.
Crackdown's, like, it didn't actually really show any real gameplay, but its trailer looks pretty sweet.
Yeah,
But you never know. Trailers sometimes are misleading.
yeah, like Rise Son of Rome last year.
Yeah, that looked... I mean, the game, Rise Son of Rome, when I watched some of it, it was pretty cool, but the
Yeah,
trailer was definitely misleading.
yeah. Way too much quick time events.
We can keep going, but Dragon... What do you think about the Dragon Age? The new Dragon Age?
It looked impressive, but, yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna pick that up if I get it when I get if or when I get a PS4.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna. But, I was a little surprised they didn't say anything about, Killer Instinct Season 2.
You feel
Because
it?
that had to
Yeah.
change developers, because Amazon bought the developer.
What was
So,
that? What was
surprising.
that other game where that one guy like those mutants?
The Mutants? Sunset Overdrive?
Yeah, that was pretty interesting.
Yeah, that was...
I thought that looked more like
yeah.
a Valve game because you know almost in all Valve games there's crowbars, but
Crowbars, baseball bats, insane weaponry.
yeah,
That's definitely Insomniac
And-
for you.
and the gameplay looked pretty sweet. He was just like sliding on everything, swinging from stuff.
Yeah, like, a lot of parkour elements.
Wait, did you say when we were watching it? Didn't you say they were from the makers of Ratchet and Clank?
Yeah, they
I
were
used
the
to-
guys who made
That's
Ratchet and Clank.
why it was so. Because in Ratchet and Clank, you do that stuff, like you slide off stuff, but you don't do it at like that insane a level.
Yeah,
Like,
not
that guy's
that
like-
insane,
he's
not
like,
that fluid or anything. The weaponry is still about the same level of insanity, maybe even more, but a little more realistic.
Microsoft did pretty good this time around, unlike last time we saw them
Well,
at their at their Xbox launch
yeah, the launch
was terrible.
was terrible, but the E3 I thought was okay considering how much people were hating on them.
Oh, we haven't talked about Forza 2 or Horizon.
Yeah, Forza Horizon 2. It was good.
It looked great in graphics like they usually do.
Yeah. Forza's known for that.
And it's open world.
Yeah, same as the first Horizon. I don't really like the Horizon ones. I liked the Motorsport ones, though.
Yeah.
Big
So-
fan of those.
So this is only the first. This is after watching only the first part of E3 on the first day. After what was it? There was just the Microsoft part
Yeah,
of
that's
E3.
Microsoft. We still got EA, Ubisoft, and Sony today, and tomorrow's Nintendo, which we won't be covering.
Well, we can't. We
Because
won't,
you're
we can,
not
we
gonna
can
be
if because when I come back on Wednesday, I'm going
We
on a.
can,
I'm
but it's
going
going to
on
be
a-
really, like, delayed.
Yeah, but we can just cover the whole thing of Nintendo.
Yeah, we're going to be doing that a lot in the E3 wrap-up video at the very end,
Yeah,
Thursday.
I'm looking forward to some good games, but We're gonna be mashing every day. Like, well, for today, I'm just gonna mash up all of our thoughts into one huge video because I won't be able to have time to upload them right away. So
Yeah, because like another half hour, EA's press conference.
so we're looking forward to the new stuff coming, and you're about to see our next thoughts. See you guys at our next thoughts.
See ya.
Hey guys, Baby Guys for Life here, bringing you the next part to the E3 press conferences or whatever you want to call them. And we just got done watching the EA press conference, and we don't got a lot of good things to say about it, right?
Yeah.
So let's just get this over with. What was the good in the EA? What do you think was good?
Dragon Age 3. We already saw it a little in the Xbox One. So, no, not many new surprises except for the top-down tactical view.
And for the actual gameplay of it.
Yeah, which
Was pretty
once
good.
again, more tactical. Yeah, it was looking beautiful and extremely tactical. A little too tactical for me, but still good.
I agree with
the Dragon Age not Origins, Dragon Age 3 being probably EA's best thing they've shown. And their Battlefield Hardline wasn't too bad, but it wasn't great. It didn't really save them from doing terrible, as Microsoft doesn't have to worry about being the worst this year because EA just took that spot. So, since we got the good, now I know you guys are probably like, what about Star Wars Battlefront 3? Well, they only showed us behind the scenes on that, which is what's going to get us into the bad. So, what do you think was bad about, well, actually, yeah, everything was bad about almost everything, but what the main things you thought were bad?
The behind the scenes were the worst. Show us real stuff. I mean, the Mass Effect behind the scenes was okay, but other than that, it's all crap.
I was really looking forward because they let off with the Star Wars Battlefront, and I thought it was going to be something cool, like gameplay or something. All they showed us was behind the scenes and like CGI little clips, which makes me angry.
Yeah, they said it was in game, but it looked way too realistic for that.
But you never know. And then EA literally they go on with The Sims for almost longer than any other one.
10-15 minutes, all on Sims 4.
And I don't think a lot of people like Sims anyways. Sorry for those of you who do like Sims, but only a couple people in the crowd even clapped.
The 5 chicks that went woo and clapped. There was not much clapping, only for Dragon Age and Battlefield.
Yeah. And for maybe the behind the scenes with Battlefront and stuff.
Not really, though.
They were like, yeah, thanks for teasing us some more.
Yeah, because I didn't think there was going to be as much behind the scenes as there was.
Like, EA literally consisted of sports games, and like, they weren't even the good sports games.
No.
Like, golf. They had a press conference and they showed off golf.
And a Battlefield map. And golf.
Yeah. What's up with that? So, it was terrible. And then they do hockey, which quite a few people like hockey, but really? You're doing a press conference and you're just talking about golf and hockey? I know they include Madden, but really, the past couple Maddens have looked the same anyways.
It was defense only. They didn't show offense.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, we gotta focus on defense this time around.
Yeah, we improved defense so much, yeah. And guess what? You guys are gonna hate it, but too bad. We're gonna change it in next Madden anyways, even if you did like it.
They did show off UHC though, which was pretty cool because it had Bruce
Yeah,
Lee. It had Bruce Lee in it.
Yeah, that was the best of the sports games.
And then they have that prototype car game, which I have mixed feelings about that. We don't know whether to categorize that as sports or not.
as sports, racing, or action, there's Mass Effect 4, which had some cool concept art.
It was pretty good looking too.
Yeah.
And then they showed Mirror's Edge, which looked pretty good. But like, there's not a lot of things in Mirror's Edge, anyways.
Yeah, it's still in prototype.
It looked good, but it's still nothing could save EA from what they did with The Sims.
No.
I mean, right when we get to The Sims, we both already knew. We're like, it's over. We were begging for them to show us something good at the end. Like, I was like, they could save themselves if they showed like a new Dead Space or just something that no one would expect. But no, they just show Battlefield Hardline, which it was pretty good. But all Battlefield games look pretty good. But really, who cares?
They didn't show any new games we didn't know of.
And I don't like the concept of this Battlefield. Cops versus robbers, it's more of like a Payday.
Yeah, it'd work better if it wasn't Battlefield. But they're like, hey, if we put the Battlefield logo on it, you know.
If we put the Battlefield logo on it, we'll get a lot of people to buy it.
Billions of copies.
But that looked like a very good Payday. It does not look like a Battlefield at all.
No, it looked good, but not for Battlefield.
Like, Battlefield's all about, you need, like, the military and stuff. Not cops and robbers.
And that was a little over the top for cops and robbers, even from watching The Dark Knight.
Even though the crane looks cool falling, that's not... I don't see that ever happening with robbing something.
No.
Unless you're robbing, like, military secrets, which those guys did not look like they were robbing military secrets.
No, it was money.
Yeah.
They were robbing a bank. Even if it was a big bank, there's no way.
Graphically...
SWAT would have just came in and...
Graphically, good. Everything else, not good.
They should have did it more like Left 4 Dead or Payday.
The best game they showed was a game that was already showcased in the Microsoft's press conference.
Which was Dragon Age 3.
Which is pretty sad.
Dawngate was there.
Oh yeah, Dawngate, the new MOBA that looks like Dota and League of Legends. But it doesn't have 3 lanes. It had it looked to me like it had a lot of lanes.
Like combining jungles and lanes and stuff.
I don't think it's gonna really surpass any of the other ones. It's like League of Legends. When I first played League of Legends, because I play League of Legends more than I play Dota, but League of Legends I thought it was a little bit cartoony, but this Dawngate is like over the top cartoony. So cartoony that it doesn't look like it would be fun to play.
Which is what I thought about League for a while. Until I actually played it.
Yeah, it might surprise us. Because League, me and Nick played Dota, too. But then, one of my friends, suggested playing League of Legends with him. And then we started playing League of Legends, and I just feel like it's a better game than Dota 2. Haters gonna hate, man. Maybe not a better game, but just, I enjoy it more.
Yeah, but there's no way that Dawngate's gonna surpass it with all the users on both of them. Both in the...
And both Dota... What?
League's in the 30 millions of users.
Yeah, Dota 2 and League have their own tournaments, and I don't think people are going to shy away from those tournaments and just go to Dawngate, because it's... I don't... They're not going to, right away just jump on into it. And if you have to... Did it say if you had to pay for it, or was it free?
I believe it's EA, so it's probably going to be free, but there's going to be a lot of microtransactions. Which, if they showed microtransactions and stuff, I would have just facepalmed so hard. Harder than we already did.
Yeah, I have mixed feelings for Dawngate, because I feel like it could be a good game, but I also feel like it's not going to do well because Dota 2 and League of Legends.
Yeah.
And Smite as well, because Smite's pretty good.
Yeah. And the last game is FIFA.
Don't
We're
even.
We don't
Don't
like-
even. I know, like FIFA has
It's
a really.
very international and
Yeah.
part of America, but
A lot of people worldwide love FIFA, but
I'm not hating on the game. It's just, why lead off with FIFA? I mean, out of all the sports games, yeah, they should have let off with FIFA more than any other sports games, because worldwide it would do really good in sales. But
And the
if you're
thing-
gonna have FIFA, why have the rest of the sports? I seriously, have there ever been any golf things in E3 before?
I don't know.
I can't even remember if there has been. I know there's always been like NBA,
Yeah,
hockey,
NBA
and Madden, but this time around they didn't even have NBA.
Well, EA only had it last year. I was a little surprised they didn't show it this year, though.
Because NBA is a huge seller too.
Yeah,
but friggin' EA, you went down the toilet.
yeah, especially after last year's.
Especially when you when you first showed off Sims and only 3 or 5 girls you could hear in the audience cheer for it.
The biggest thing they announced was that Battlefield Hardline would be getting the beta today, starting
Yeah.
today for PS4 and PC. They didn't say anything about Xbox One, which is a little surprising
Well,
considering
isn't
EA.
Battlefield mainly for PS? I mean Sony though. Like, Sony pays more for that than Xbox. Because
They
Xbox,
did until Battlefield 4.
because Xbox always gets Call of Duty games.
Yeah, they always get Call of Duty, but since last year, they partnered with EA, which is why Titanfall was not on PlayStation. Apparently, they're making up for it with Battlefield Hardline. It looks like.
Yeah, I don't know how well that's gonna do. Maybe wasn't the problem with like servers on Battlefield 4?
Yeah,
Hopefully they fix that.
and just like random crashes for the PS4 version, at least. That the same thing happened with Need for Speed Rivals.
Man, EA.
Right when you showed Sims, it was over.
Yeah, and that was only the 4th game in.
Oh, the dog's barking.
So, anyways, guys,
Hey, tell your dog to be quiet.
Get out of here.
Dogs will be dogs. Much wow. But anyways, guys, thank you for listening to our thoughts. If you watched this video, and well, not this video because I already said we're gonna mash up all of them. But see you guys. What's the next press conference?
Ubisoft.
See you guys after the Ubisoft press conference, and hopefully that'll be good. Ubisoft has Tomb Raider, right?
Oh, no.
Oh,
They
no.
have The Division, Assassin's Creed Unity,
Yeah, I can't wait to see more of Assassin's Creed Unity.
The Crew.
But anyways, guys, see you guys after the Ubisoft presentation. Bye.
So yeah.